Every day on set, we talk about our spouses, our kids, and our pets, but we never talk about money. Is it taboo? The only money talk I ever hear is complaints about our last paycheck being late. In this video, I'll show you how talking about money could put thousands of dollars in your pocket every year. No matter where you are in your financial journey, this video will kickstart you to earn more, stress less, and put you in a position to say no to those jobs that make your spidey sense tingle. Today, I'm giving you 4 reasons why we have to start talking about money. And along the way, I'll share a story from my childhood that shows just how deep this taboo runs. If you're just starting out, already saving, or even investing already, this video is for you. Reason number 1, we're taught to save, not to grow. Here's where it all starts: childhood. When I was 12, I had a paper route. My parents made me save every dime. They gave me a ledger, I wrote everything down, and I kept my money hidden under my bed in a box where no one would ever find it. By 14, I had about $1,500 saved up. I bought an old beat-up speedboat, I fixed it up, and suddenly I was the kid taking all the other kids water skiing. And that felt amazing. My parents weren't wrong. They taught me discipline. They taught me how to save. But the part that nobody taught me was about letting my money grow. If I had put that money in a high-yield savings account, that money could have grown into thousands by the time I graduated, even with buying the boat. That could have been my turning point, the moment I learned how to make my money grow. But I didn't. I had to wait until just a few years ago to figure that out. So here's what you can do differently. Don't wait. Open a high-yield savings account today and let even small amounts start growing. This video is your turning point. It starts early, but the impact is obvious on set. Here's how silence shows up. Reason number 2, silence keeps us underpaid. On set, most crew never ask what others are charging. Why? Well, because it feels rude, and we don't want to rock the boat. But the truth is, producers like me are talking about money all the time. We know the budgets, we negotiate with clients, we compare rates. So when crew don't talk, they're guessing, and 9 out of 10 times, they guess low. Not talking about money doesn't make you polite, it makes you invisible. And invisibility keeps you broke. And here's the counterintuitive part. The few times I've seen crew actually talk openly about rates on set, something surprising happens. Instead of conflict, there's often relief. People realize they've been overcharging or undercharging. They adjust, and suddenly the whole team rises together. And let me be clear, this isn't about bragging. It's not about how much you've made or your net worth. It's about breaking the silence that's keeping us poor. On set is just the beginning. Here are the hidden costs most crew never even think about. Reason number 3, avoiding money talk creates blind spots. Because nobody talks about money, most crew don't even know what's possible. The easiest example is a high-yield savings account. If you've got $1,000 sitting in a big bank at 0.01%, you'll make about 10 cents in interest per year. 10 cents. That's like doing a 12-hour day on set and getting paid in loose change. But a high-yield savings account at 4%, that same $1,000 makes you $40. It's the same money in a different account, and there's no extra work. It's not gambling or even investing. It's just being smart. Even if you only have $50 to start, open one, get the ball rolling. And don't just take my word for it, do your own research. Google high-yield savings accounts to see what different banks are offering and compare for yourself. Then check the show notes in this video where I've linked the 2 accounts that I personally use. And if you already have a high-yield savings account or you're even investing, don't skip out on me. Stay to the end, I've got a challenge for you. And when you open yours, or if you already have one, drop a comment below. I'd love to see who's taking action. But because we don't talk about this stuff, most crew never hear about it. And they miss out on the easiest money they'll ever make. Beyond the blind spots comes the real shift. What happens when we finally break the silence? Reason number 4, talking about money builds freedom. Money isn't evil. It isn't shameful. It's just a tool. When crew members share openly about rates, saving, investing, we start to normalize it. We make it easier for the rest of our crew friends to learn earlier than we did. We build a better film industry where growth is expected, not avoided. And once you strip away the shame, money becomes simple. It's just numbers. Numbers that buy you options. Options that give you freedom. Freedom to take the projects you love, to say no when you need a break, and to retire earlier than you thought possible. So, here's my challenge to you. The next time you're on set, tell at least one crew member, "Hey, I opened a high-yield savings account. You should check it out." and then point them to this video, because the more we talk about money, the less broke we'll all be. Here's what you can do differently. Don't just watch, take action. Comment below if you've opened a high yield savings account or if you've had that first money conversation on set. Each step makes this real and each action builds momentum. And remember, this challenge isn't just about having more accounts. It's about breaking the silence that's been holding crew back for decades. This video, it's your turning point. That's not a wrap. We're just getting started.